goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Brittany. You know, as many times we've come up here and had different discussions just about your life choices. It never dawned upon me to think about some stuff that you had said in this clip. Now, I'll reiterate a million times. Once it's on the internet, it's on the internet. You just leave things up to everybody's interpretation. But you did make a point, a small point. We're going to talk about it. You had some smoke for app. I'm going to let you get your bars off. We're going to have a conversation.
Okay? This bitch barks and bites. So Akademiks said that I wanted the perfect relationship and I should have stayed with my cheating, lying ass baby daddy who literally did nothing but lie and cheat the entire relationship. I'm here to tell you guys, all of these men with mics, none of them are happy, truly. None of them are in successful relationships, but yet they got all the answers and none of them sit around with fucking mics that look like close to their mouths and just run their mouth about certain people. Akademiks, you're the same nigga that was literally fighting Daphne Joy, who would not even let you smell her fart air if you paid her. But you want to comment on you're a broken girl that's just searching for love? Huh? What the fuck are you? That's what we really need to get into. Who the fuck are you? The cycle. It's rinse, wash, repeat every single time. You're looking for love. All these niggas cheat. You should have stayed with your baby daddy. Babe, you couldn't pay me $90 million to be with that nigga today. Okay. And I understand a lot of people, it's really easy. It's like low hanging fruit to say, oh, she's just a bitter baby mama. Babe, how am I bitter when I left that situation? I warmed the seat up for the next bitch. That bitch is going on vacation because I didn't want to be there. Okay? This bitch barks and bites. So Akademiks said that I wanted.
So let's address a couple of things that she said. Just like all single women aren't single by choice, every guy who picks up a microphone and decides to discuss the things of nature, the things of science, the things of life in general, does not mean that they're lonely, broken, resentful. Let's put this on the record. You got a combination of everything on the internet. Some people are vengeful, yes. Some people just make it their day to destroy everybody else's fun time. Some people are using these outlets to vent and to get over stuff. Okay, yeah, we can make that argument. But we're not going to put this out there and say because somebody is speaking on you or a celebrity, anybody of high caliber by societal standards, that does not mean that these people are broke, financially destitute, lonely, going through type of hardships and struggles. Doesn't even mean that when they're talking about things, they're condemning you specifically. Yeah, I got to stop doing that. Everything is not as black and white as you make it seem. The problem is everyone is overly sensitive, highly critical, or lacking context for everything that they watch, read, or hear. Now, let's put this out there too. You made it perfectly clear that the type of men that you wanted to pursue had to earn a certain income. you sprinkle in a bunch of word salad to make it sound like it's something. But we all heard you say, this is how you trick these athletes into X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. You're literally a walking representation of you reap what you sow. If he cheated on you and that's your escape to cope with why it didn't work and why the other relationships in your past history didn't work, and that makes you feel better, cool. But if deep down inside you know what you were signing up for and you expected because your name meant something to you as equal as it did to him, you're sadly mistaken. Most of the people on this planet only treat people based off of what they can provide and offer them. So if I'm not funny, charming, witty, I don't get them through their work shift, I'm of no importance for real, for real. In all actuality, biblically, we're supposed to love each other equal, enemy or not, but that's not how it works. So telling these women to go out here and mess with rich, tall dudes, but you're not telling them the odds of them really locking in with you and loving you and treating you the way that God would treat you, or vice versa. You leave those little key points out because it's self-sabotage. I don't know why y'all think you're going to get better treatment from a wealthy man, or unless you're just saying, well, you're not going to get treated better by this guy, but at least your bills will be paid. You might as well just say that. So you throw out this excuse, oh, he cheated. Well, most of us already probably expected that. We don't expect much from wealthy men or wealthy women. Y'all, you people in those type of positions, you're not the greatest human beings. History has proven it. Y'all arrogant as hell. But that's neither here nor there. You signed up for that. You could get a cheater in a impoverished neighborhood. You can get a cheater in corporate America. A cheater is going to be a cheater wherever they are. The guys that y'all want, you should be dealing with, you don't deal with them, and they're typically the ones that's going to do right by you. So let's get that argument out of the way. DJ Akademiks is a simp. DJ Akademiks is a pervert. I'm not going to let this go. He was trying to push grown women on a 14-year-old. People still listen to him and support him. He's a weirdo to me. Amongst other things that I've noticed. He has his talking points that make sense, but overall, I'm not listening to him. Could he have been fawning over you? I wouldn't be surprised. Daphne Joy, a whole freak. Daphne Joy ain't nobody to be spending $20,000 on, $10,000 on 50 Cent, a fool for messing with that. But I guess, I don't know. You live and you learn, right? We've all been down that road. He could have. Maybe behind closed doors, you let him crack and you trying to act like you didn't. Maybe it's, I don't know. All the animosity and anger you got towards him for your decisions. I mean, target him, I guess, if it's for the algorithm, but he ain't the first person that called you out. But you was going to work with him. You was going to collab and all that. What changed? Or he's the easier target. You switching religions 24 hours a day. Everything about the men that you dealt with, every single clip that I've seen, the way you play with religion, Just all your decisions have brought you here. That's why you crashing out the way you is. That's why you jumping on this camera with your makeup all messed up. You look like you was out in the Arizona sun for 10 hours straight. You ain't had no, I don't know. I'm not going there, but he wrong, but he right too. The crash out, was it valid? Rage big. I think y'all both wrong for different reasons. I think you have just as much right to assess him as he does you. It's a public forum. But I'm gonna shut up. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that little rant that she went on. Was he right for saying what he said? Wrong? Talk to me.